Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
How do you feel about this restaurant?
I really liked it.
I really enjoyed the food.
What did you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed the fish the most.
The fish was pretty special, but I loved the dessert.
The macadamia cake was out of this world.
I really felt that the service was exceptionally good.
Yes, the service really added to the experience.
I am looking forward to returning to this restaurant.
What kind of jobs are becoming popular in your country?
As in many countries, there's been a big growth in anything related to computers. Young people are attracted to that field in particular. There's also been a big growth in education.
There's been a growth in that field in my country too. A lot of people want to learn practical and professional skills.
The interesting thing is that many of the teachers are not actually trained teachers. They are usually professionals who are taking a break from their jobs to pass on skills to others.
I noticed that too. What are the people learning?
In my country, they are usually studying something business-related, such as marketing, management techniques, and human resource management.
I think that jobs in the leisure industry will become more popular in the future.
That trend has already begun in my country. In particular, there's a big demand for people to work in fitness centers. Which kinds of jobs are less in demand?
Those in traditional fields, such as agriculture and heavy industry. Younger people are not interested in doing those jobs, and other countries have industries that can produce things much cheaper.
Yes, my country is certainly expanding in the service and high-tech sectors, but contracting in the heavy industry and primary industry sectors. However, our car and aircraft manufacturers are doing very well.
They are well known for high quality, that's why. Hi, how are you? Is Alice there?
Speaking. What's up?
Why haven't you answered the phone?
My bad, I had chores to do.
That's all right.
What was the reason for your call?
I want to do something tomorrow with you.
Sounds good. What did you have in mind?
I was thinking about seeing a movie.
Okay, let's go see a movie.
Until then.
Talk to you later.
Where is John? I can't find him anywhere.
Haven't you heard that he is in prison?
What? Beg your pardon.
John is in prison now. He was caught out stealing.
I just can't believe my ears.
What did you do over the weekend?
I went a global warming rally. It was fantastic to be around so many people who care about the environment.
Do you think there's anything we can do to reverse the damage that's been done already?
It might not be possible to fix the problems that we've created for ourselves, but there are lots of things we can do to prevent more damages from happening.
Like what?
Well, we can use public transport instead of taking our cars for a start.
What else can we do to protect the environment?
If you do have to drive, you should make sure that your car runs on unleaded petrol. Also, your home should use sources of renewable energy.
How about recycling? Does that actually help?
Yes, you should take your glass, paper, plastic, cardboard, and tin cans to a recycling center.
What do you think the biggest worry for our future is?
I think that the issue of greatest concern is having enough sources of clean water for everyone.
I had no idea you were such an environmentalist before.
To be honest, in order for the Earth to continue to be a habitable place, we're all going to have to become more interested in the environment.
Have you ever thought about having children, Caitlin?
My husband and I have thought about it, but we've decided not to have any. They're just too expensive. Besides, with all the news about global warming on the news lately, who knows what kind of world?
Well, I've always wanted to have lots of children. Growing up with only one brother, I always felt a bit lonely. What do you think about families with only one child?
For me, growing up in a big family always made me yearn for attention. I always wanted to be an only child so that I could always do what I wanted and so that I wouldn't ever have to share.
Don't you think you would miss having other people around?
No way. I spent 20 years of my life with relatives around me 24/7. You know, I don't think I've ever actually spent any time by myself in my parents' home. What do you think for the one-child policy?
If China didn't have such a policy, can you imagine how many people there would be in China now?
That's true, but as a woman, I'm glad that even though I don't want any children, I at least have a choice in how many children I have. On the other hand, I can't imagine what China would be like.
Do you think most families with many children envy or feel sorry for other families with only one child?
I don't know what other people think, but I, for one, envy only children. Dad, I'd like to borrow some money.
Sure. Johnny, how much do you need? $5?
Come on, Dad, I need 30,000. I want to get into the market. You know, I'm tired of hearing all this news about the economic downturn, the inevitable recession, people stuffing their money in their mattresses. I look at this as an opportunity. This is a chance for me to get a jump start on building my nest egg.
I don't know about that. With all the uncertainty in the markets right now, it would be a very unwise decision to invest. I don't know if you're aware, son, but there has been a lot of turmoil in the markets recently. There have already been 500,000 layoffs in the last few months, and we have no idea how the proposed stimulus package will impact the economy. There's just too much instability. I wouldn't feel comfortable investing in this climate.
But look at it this way, every challenge is an opportunity. And anyway, I'm not talking about investing in the domestic market. There are emerging markets that promise great returns. Look at China, for example. They have 1.4 billion people, 500 million of whom have recently entered the middle class. Here alone, the aggregate demand for consumer goods represents an amazing wealth-generating opportunity.
Come on. Son, you're looking at this too naively. The Chinese market has exhibited a great deal of instability, and their currency has been devalued by almost a whole percentage point.
Fine, then, if that's the way you feel, so be it. But you're losing out on a great opportunity here. I'm going to go hit up Mum for the cash.
Hi Bob. This is my friend Mary.
I am very pleased to meet you.
Bob is in advertising.
That sounds an interesting job, Bob. Hello?
Hi, Shelley, have you had lunch?
Not yet.
So shall we have lunch together? I'd like to take you this time.
I'd like to, but I can't.
How come?
I've a lot of paperwork to do right now. I'm behind schedule.
All right, can we make it another time?
Sure, thanks.
I'll call you later. Bye.
Bye.
There is a new restaurant opening up in town next month.
What kind of food will they be serving?
My favorite, Mexican. And I've heard that the head chef is from São Paulo.
It sounds like this is going to be authentic Mexican food.
I can hardly wait.
Do you know the day they plan to open?
I'll double-check the announcement.
Maybe we can make reservations ahead of time?
I'm sure he was offside.
But the ref didn't whistle.
I think he favors the host team.
Anyway, the host team seems to fight for the gold.
Merry Christmas, Bill.
Merry Christmas, Stephen.
What do you want to do to celebrate Christmas?
I'll have supper with my girlfriend and go shopping. What about you?
I'll go to church first and then go to a Christmas party. Would you like to come?
I'd love to, but I am going to meet my girlfriend right now. See you later.
See you.
Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.